there are four things you will be tempted to share in love, in friendship, in weakness, and every single time you do, you will hand someone a weapon. Friedrich Nietzsche knew this before he ever wrote a word about power. He watched the world destroy honest men, not because they were wrong, but because they were open. He watched silence protect the strong and confession bury the weak. So, tonight we expose the four things you must never reveal to anyone, not your closest friend, not your family, not the person sleeping beside you. Because the world does not reward honesty, it rewards control, and the moment you forget that, you become prey. Think about the last time you trusted someone with something real. Maybe it was a fear. Maybe it was a dream you hadn't finished building yet. Maybe it was a wound you thought it healed, and somewhere along the way, that same thing was used against you, twisted into a joke, a weapon, a quiet smirk in a room where you used to feel safe. That sting you felt wasn't betrayal. That was the world teaching you a law it never writes down. Every piece of yourself you expose becomes a tool in someone else's hand. Nietzsche did not believe in comfortable lies. He believed in cold, uncomfortable truths, the kind that make you stronger by making you bleed first. And one of his deepest truths is this: the strong man is not the one with the loudest voice. He is the one who has mastered the discipline of silence, not because he has nothing to say, but because he understands that revealing too much is a form of self-destruction. So let's begin with the first thing you must never reveal: your true ambition. The moment the world exactly what you are chasing, you invite two kinds of people: the ones who will try to slow you down out of jealousy, and the ones who will try to get there before you out of fear. Nietzsche called ambition a fire that must burn in private before it can light the world. Announce your dream too early, and you give cowards time to organize against you. Watch closely. The people who achieve the most rarely announce their plans in advance. They let the results speak, because results cannot be sabotaged the way intentions can. Silence is not hiding. Silence is strategy. The second thing you must never reveal is your pain. This one cuts deeper because we are taught the opposite. We are told to open up, to share our wounds, to be vulnerable with everyone who claims to care. But Nietzsche warned that suffering shown to the wrong eyes does not heal you. It feeds them. There is a certain kind of person who does not want your pain to end. They want it to continue because your pain makes them feel powerful, needed, superior. The moment they sense you are struggling, something in their voice changes. Suddenly, they are kinder, more attentive. Not because they love you more, but because your weakness gives them a role to play. Real strength is not the absence of pain. Real strength is carrying it without turning it into a performance for an audience that does not deserve the show. But here is where the lesson gets sharper, where it stops being simple advice and becomes something almost dangerous to hear. The third thing you must never reveal is your next move, not your plan, not your strategy, not the quiet calculations you are making while everyone thinks you are still standing still. Nietzsche believed that power belongs to those who act while others are still talking. The world is full of people who explain themselves before they have even begun, who tell their enemies exactly what they intend to do as if honesty were a virtue that protects them. It does not. It exposes them. Every army that announced its battle plan before the battle has lost more wars than it has won. Every person who tells their rival exactly how they intend to rise has handed that rival a map straight to their throat. You do not owe anyone a preview of your future. Let them be surprised by your result, not warned by your intention. And now the fourth truth, the one that Nietzsche guarded like a secret weapon, the one that separates those who survive this world from those who are consumed by it. Never reveal what truly controls you, not your weakness, not your trigger, not the one sentence that can break your composure in seconds, because the moment someone discovers what controls you, they no longer need strength to defeat you. They only need to press that one button. This is the darkest form of manipulation, and it is happening more often than you realize. People study you. They watch how you react to certain words, certain silences, certain forms of rejection, and once they find the lever, they pull it whenever they want power over you. Nietzsche's entire philosophy of self mastery exists because of this exact danger. If you do not master your own reactions, someone else will learn to master them for you. Now, pause for a second, because here is the twist most people never see coming. These four things are not separate rules. They are one single law wearing four different masks. The law is this: information is power, and every piece of yourself you give away for free is a piece of power you surrender. The world does not punish you for being strong. It punishes you for being readable. The moment people can predict your ambition, your pain, your next move, and your weakness, you stop being a person to them. You become a pattern, and patterns can be controlled. This is why so many genuinely good people get hurt again and again by the same kind of person in different bodies, different names, different situations. It is not because the world is cruel by accident. It is because openness without wisdom is an invitation. Nietzsche did not say trust no one. He said something far more dangerous to ignore. Trust must be earned through time, not given through emotion. Most people give their secrets away in moments of excitement or desperation, mistaking comfort for character. And by the time they realize their mistake, the damage is already done. But let's go even deeper, because there is a darker layer hiding beneath all of this. The most dangerous person is not the stranger who wants to hurt you. It is the close one who slowly collects your secrets piece by piece, disguised as care. A little detail here, a little confession there. Each one seems harmless on its own, but pieced together over months, even years, they form a complete map of your fears, your ambitions, your weaknesses, and your future plans. And the moment that person decides you are no longer useful to them, or worse, that you have become a threat, they use everything they collected, not all at once, but exactly when it will hurt most. This is why Nietzsche respected distance, not coldness, distance. The deliberate decision to reveal yourself slowly, intentionally, only to those who have proven over time that they deserve the weight of your truth. Real connection is not built on how much you share. It is built on how wisely you choose who earns it. So, what do you actually do with all of this? You do not become secretive out of fear. You become selective out of wisdom. There is a difference between hiding from the world and protecting yourself within it. Hiding comes from weakness. Protection comes from mastery. The strongest people you know are not cold. They are simply careful. They smile, they laugh, they connect, but there is always a part of them the world never sees. A private fortress where their real ambition, real pain, real strategy, and real weakness lie untouched by outside hands. This is not about becoming dishonest. It is about becoming undefeatable. Because every person who has ever risen above their suffering, every person who has ever built something the world said was impossible, understood one brutal truth long before they understood success. Silence protects what speech destroys. Your dreams do not need an audience to grow. Your pain does not need witnesses to heal. Your strategy does not need approval to succeed. And your weakness does not need to be known by anyone except you, and the version of yourself strong enough to conquer it. So, the next time you feel the urge to explain yourself, to defend your plans, to expose your wounds for sympathy, or to reveal what truly shakes you, stop. Ask yourself one question. Are you giving this away because it will help you grow, or because you simply want someone to see you? Because the world does not need to see all of you to respect you. It needs to see your results. Guard your ambition. Guard your pain. Guard your next move. Guard your weakness. Not because you are afraid of people, but because you have finally understood the one truth Nietzsche spent his whole life trying to teach the world. Power is not loud. Power is not desperate. And power is never fully revealed.